Welcome to Brothers Bistro.
Virtual style, baby. Yeah. Hey, if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit the like, turn on the subscribe button, and all that stuff. We want as many YouTube subscribers as we can. And hey, if you've already subscribed, tell your friends to subscribe too, because we're here for everybody.
Yep. This episode, we're going to be focusing on a review of our national debut.
National TV debut. We were on ABC primetime television just a few short
We actually made the cut for the promo.
That's right.
We were the funniest thing since sliced bread. But then again, you knew that.
Yeah. So this is the supermarket sweep special, Brothers Bistro style.
Tell us what the first one is all about. It's about us getting up at dark 30, and remember, tell them how we had to stay up late.
Yeah, so we're gonna walk you through kind of our day. The first one is actually a clip from my car, so it's a little dark, but it's super early in the morning. We got there before they even opened the lot to the soundstage, and we wanted to kind of record something for posterity, right, Kev?
Yeah, we debriefed a little bit, but it was worse than that because they were calling us. We were still on the edge of our seats at 10:30 at night. We hadn't been locked in. And little did we know when we got to the soundstage that we still weren't locked in. Oh, my gosh.
And we're going to tell you all about that in the next few clips. But really, we wanted to just tee up this morning of video. So enjoy it.
Good morning.
Hey, buddy. What do you got going on today? What in the world are we doing sitting in the dark?
We are going to be national TV stars in just a few minutes, baby.
This is our discovery moment.
We're here in Santa Monica, California, getting ready to go to our taping of our supermarket sweeps debut. Yeah. We're still not sure we're going to be on the show. They've been pretty coy about the whole thing, but we're down here. It's what time is it, bro?
Man, it's 5:30, and we got up and we had to drive here. So we got up at dark 30 to get here.
Yeah.
Jeez.
We got our unis on, and we are ready to go. They say they've slated us for the Halloween episode, so we're super excited about that. But they're not making any promises. They go over and above to let you know you can come all the way down here, and you might not be on any shows at all. So,
yep. And they also told us no electronics when they were there, and they haven't given us any parameters about what we can or can't post on social media once it's over. But it'll probably be fairly limited. But we wanted to let our viewers know, kind of give them a 411. That we're super excited.
Yeah, we're excited, and we're going to do our best. But most importantly, we're going to have a lot of fun.
Yep. So stay tuned for more to come. We'll let you know when we're done with our episode taping, kind of how it went out, and we'll see if we can't get you guys a little inside scoop.
Sounds good. All right, Brothers Bistro.
Brothers Bistro, out.
How was that for an early morning way to start, right?
Yeah, and that was just the tip of the iceberg, right?
Right, we have to roll it back a little bit because we had to be COVID tested 2 days before, right? And then we still weren't in until 10:30 the night before when they were calling us and texting us and emailing us about us being in the show. Jesus.
And even before that, we had to do 3 different Zoom auditions to get past the producer, the producer's assistant, the assistant producer. I mean, I'm telling you. And then there was a stack of paperwork we had to fill out because
and we showed up. We showed up on the set, and there was 4 teams for 3 team spots.
Right.
Holy cow! We had to bring it. We brought it, baby. We knew that we were winners if we just made it on the show.
Yeah. So this next shot you're going to see is the opening of the show, and you're going to see it's the Halloween episode. So we gotta.
It's really scary.
Yeah. We got a chance to debut our costumes, such as they were. Enjoy.
Welcome to Supermarket Sweep, and here's your host, Leslie Jones.
What's up? How y'all doing? Welcome to Supermarket Sweep and happy Halloween. No tricks, all treats for the $100,000 Super Sweep.
Yeah, man, we got up so early. I couldn't believe it.
Can you believe it, kid? We had to be there for a 6:30 call time, and we got our own trailer.
That's
Holy cow!
We got our own trailer, and we were actually there at 6:30, and they had us go through some more paperwork and COVID stuff. We didn't actually start taping until like 10:30 in the morning.
And then, as I said before, there was 4 teams for 3 spots, so we had to do some practice stuff because they had to warm us up to make sure we were ready to go. You were still auditioning right up to within an hour of taping. Holy cow!
But we got a chance to hear through the trailer wall. We could hear them cutting one of the other teams, so we knew we were safe, and we were super excited.
They were out. Bistro Brothers is in.
Okay, so then we went and we got a tour of the grocery store. They reviewed the rules and they showed us the special items, kind of the layout of the grocery store.
Yeah, there was a few special things, and then the first mini sweep is when they do a contest, and of course we've all got to grapple and find this one item that they're looking for. Tell us about that, Ken.
Well, Leslie reads a clue, right? That's a rhyme, and we got to go run and find the item, but we got to pick one person. Only one person can run, and so it's a scramble, right? It's 3 people trying to find this singular item. So you're going to see it in all its hilarity. Just hang it right there. Here it comes.
Here it comes.
For a homemade mummy costume, you work with what you got. So make sure to stock up on toilet paper by... There they go. They're on it. All right.
Brothers Bistro got left in the dust.
We were on the cutting room floor. Holy cow. Not only was the clue hard to understand, but there was only one item in there. If you looked real close, you saw the gal, the donut, the big bagel gals. They identified what it was, but they didn't get the right one.
You're like a fireman to roll up after the action's all over. There's nothing.
Yeah. But if this is any indication, we have got a long day in front of us.
Yeah, for sure. There's definitely more to come. So the next thing is Leslie takes a minute to introduce all of the contestants, right? And we cleaned up. This is us.
Well, yeah. Talk about steal the show. Everybody else had some generic little thing going on. And Ken and I, woohoo, we worked it. Wait till you see this.
Yeah, it's awesome. And in fact, it was so good. It's the only clip that made it onto the promotional advertising for the sweeps. So check it out.
Let's go ahead and get to know these teams. Ken and Kevin. So one of you an angel and one of you a devil.
I'm Skinny Kenny.
And I'm Musclehead Kev.
And we're the Bistro Brothers.
And we're identical twins. Who doesn't like an identical twin? I'm the good twin, and he's the evil
I don't like
twin.
it.
But he's available.
Oh, nah.
No?
I can tell you can't handle me, son. You ain't trying to mess with me, Mr. Bistro.
That's right. That's right.
But I appreciate the effort. Thank you so much for coming today. Let's have some fun, you guys.
Oh boy, did you see that, Ken? I tried to pimp my brother out.
Oh man,
he almost had a date.
Leave it to my brother to pimp me out on nationwide television. But and I think she kind of secretly liked me. She couldn't actually.
Yeah, she was sweet on you. She didn't let on. She wanted you to cook her an omelet or something.
Yeah, but it was clear. Brothers Bistro were a hit. And, I think that this means we need our own show. ABC.
Maybe ABC. Are you listening?
Are you listening? Yeah. We're ready. We're ready for prime time,
baby. We would steal the thunder.
And the hilarity doesn't end there. The next thing we go through on the game show is this mini game called Abstract Art. And let's
talk about abstract. This was crazy.
Oh, man.
It was pretty clear the strategy here, our strategy needed to change.
Yeah.
We got a lot. You'll see it, but we started, our wheels started turning, and we were thinking of a way to get in a word in edgewise.
So let me set up the game. So Leslie gives a clue, and you see this kind of abstract art of a logo that you might know. And you're supposed to buzz in and guess. The first person to buzz in and guess wins 10 seconds on the clock. And these clocks are what the time you're going to get to run the super sweep at the end. So it's really advantageous for you to answer these questions right. So only one team member can answer So Skinny Kenny was up this time. And it was quite the show.
Yeah. He has to brush up on his abstract art.
Here's your first one. This soft, fresh painting puts a spring in my step. Ange.
Bounce.
Let's see if you're right. Oh, way to go, Ange. Ooh, Ange.
Pepto-Bismol.
Let's. Ange.
Peter Pan.
Okay. Ange.
Whoppers.
Ange.
A1.
Let's see if you're right. Yeah.
Wow.
You got work, buddy. That bagel gal, she just owned you.
I think those double bagel gals were ringers. There's no way.
I think so.
In a row.
But we were on to them, right, brother? Because we started seeing the strategy of hitting that buzzer early and then guessing.
Yeah, because
but it took us a little while. We're slow, but we're not that slow.
There's no penalty for wrong answers. So like Kevin said, it took us a little while to figure it out. But yeah, buzzing in early was the absolute key. So we haven't quite got it yet. The next game was more of the same. We both got our butts beat. I think Kevin was up on this one, but this is Check Me Out, where you got to add two different products together and guess what the total price is. That's right. The Price is Right, right?
Yeah, it's a Price is Right. So check it out. It's kind of funny. And you're trying to add these two disalike items together and come up with a price for the both of them. And definitely wasn't stuff that we were shopping for. So it was a bit of a guess.
Listen, the Brothers Bistro doesn't care about prices. We want convenient, tastes good, easy to make. That's it.
That's right. All right,
but here's the for your viewing pleasure. Here's the clip.
Lock in your answer. All right, let's see what you go with. Portia, you went with $11.50. Kevin, you went with $12.25. Reed, you went up with straight up 16. Let's see who get that 10 seconds. Portia. Who gets the 10 seconds? Reed! And you get that 10 seconds, baby. All right. Y'all cooks, y'all should know what stuff costs.
Leslie called us out on our grocery store and pricing knowledge, not the last time. Yeah. But like I said before, we don't buy things for price. We buy them because they're convenient and they taste good and they're easy to make. So
this next one's a little more down our alley, right, Ken?
It's a little bit more down our alley. I think we got this one. We nailed it. This one's called Do You Speak Receipt? Leslie shows you a receipt with the name of the product and all the vowels are removed, and she has a little clue. She says a little rhyme. So, and we get to alternate this time. So Kevin does one, I do one, or I do one, Kevin does one. And this was pretty fun. Check it out.
This last game is called Do You Speak Receipt? I'm gonna show you some grocery receipts, but there is a tricky part. We've removed all the vowels. The first team to buzz in with the item's full name will earn 10 seconds. Here's your first one. Keep your eyeballs peeled for these at a haunted house. Bistro Brothers.
Grapes.
Let's see if you're right. All right, you on the board.
Right, baby.
You're finally on the board. I was worried about y'all. All right, here's the next one. Who knew skeletons made such a nourishing soup? Bistro Brothers.
Bone broth.
Let's see. See, now we talk, baby. We talking y'all language right now.
Finally, man, finally, the Brothers Bistro strategy starts to unveil itself.
Yeah. Well, I think it may be a little bit too late to catch up, but we definitely got the program now. And in this next scene, you get to see our fancy costumes. They dressed us up for Halloween.
Right. We got our supermarket sweep sweatshirts that they have finely tuned for us in honor of Halloween. And Kevin and Ken are on the board, so we're feeling good. But here we are. We're running into the big sweep. So everybody gets to
But we have a strategy, brother.
That's right.
We've got a strategy. Unlike anybody else's strategy, our strategy is a little bit different, which some people lose. They don't really get it because they're not smart like we are.
Well, now I came up with the strategy because the fireman was going to do the running on this bad boy. So we're going to run around the outside of the grocery store and pick up all the special items that have high dollar value associated with them, and then we'll get our cart.
Partly because those high dollar items have to get across the finish line, and the cart, you just have to get it in the cart. And so if the time runs out, and remember, we are a minute plus behind in the whole thing. We get 2 minutes, and the winning team has over 3 minutes. So we've got some catching up to do.
Right. Did you see that chest bump we did when we got on the board? That was awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
We're having fun.
That's a signature move if I've ever seen one.
We're having fun, and we continue to have fun here. Take a look real closely at Kevin as this clip comes out, as you see him around the first corner.
Welcome back to Supermarket Square. It's the big sweep, and it's about to get scary. Now, what's up with this, you guys?
Casper, come on, baby.
How come y'all didn't dress up as scary chefs? Well, thank you. You guys look super cute.
Here comes Team Bistro with just his trick-or-treat bag.
Trick-or-treat. Go. All right.
I know he Bistro Ghost Curry
Trick-or-treat. Happy Halloween.
and gets his second trick-or-treat bonus.
There you go. There you go. Get that cheese.
Somebody go.
Bistro, still no card, but he gets candy from Rich and the $300 trick-or-treat.
I dated a dude that looked like that once. Just full of hay.
5-second rule, pick that up.
Team Bistro's getting all of the meat. Do you hear me?
Turkey times 2. Has he moved?
They tore our store up. So y'all don't shop for y'all stuff, huh? Yeah. Y'all get somebody else to go to the grocery store. I can tell just by the way you was. It's like, I'm not gonna be able to hold 2 packages at the same time. All right, after the break, we'll find out which one of these teams will be playing for the $100,000 right here on Supermarket Sweep. Right here on Supermarket.
Man.
Oh, baby.
Brothers Bistro were a hit again. Man,
That's right.
We stole the show. ABC, are you listening?
That's right. And for this part of the element here, we had a strategy. Did you check it out? Our strategy was to circle around that store as quick as we could. Right. But the problem was the fireman got hurt. I'm a broken up old man. My calf and then my hip.
No.
And it's like, holy cow, I'm nutting up for the team, baby.
I thought you were doing your best Igor impersonation by dragging one leg. I couldn't tell what was going on there. That was.
Did you see my fireman's carry though? Come on, buddy.
That was flawless. That guy was falling apart.
And then we went right for the meat. Again, on strategy, the meat was a high ticket item. We loaded up as much as we could. We could only get 3 of any one item, so I had to kind of move around and get it. And then I went down the home good aisle.
And Leslie caught you. She's like, have they moved? That was good.
No, Ken, she just wants a date. She really does. She's starting to warm up to you, buddy.
So after we got, like Kevin was saying on the last clip or just before it, we only had to get across the finish line with the special items. So all he had to do was just get the stuff in the cart. And off camera now, they're adding up our totals, and the one with the biggest total of groceries wins the opportunity to get the $100,000.
Right, it's the big sweep. And the big sweep, they give you a series of clues, and you work your way through the store, identifying the items and finding the special clue item where you get another clue, and each one of these clues gives you a little bit more money along the way. It's pretty difficult. But I tell you, as broken up as I wasn't looking to run around the store anymore.
Let's see how we did. Let's see how the tally shows up here.
We're going to start with the Bistro Brothers. You went trick-or-treating first. You didn't even take your card out. You grabbed your bag and filled it out. I'm not mad at you, but you do not shop for real, okay? But you did get all the candy, and that's $300. You got one of the scarecrows, that's $250. So all of your bonuses is $550. When we add that to your groceries, it brings your cart to $2,218. You wasn't shopping, but you were shopping, right? Okay, next team.
Take that.
When we add your bonuses to your groceries, your cart total is $2,917. Yeah. Give it up for Team Double Bagel and Team Bistro. Thank y'all. y'all for coming. Y'all made this holiday so fun.
Did you see that? The Brothers Bistro subtle strategy was totally lost on Leslie.
Yeah. They didn't catch it at all. But did you see? She started getting so little sweet on you. She was surprised at how much money, how many items we had actually packed up.
She was pretty impressed. I think she was impressed. I agree. I'm still convinced we would have done better if our firemen hadn't gotten injured on the job.
That, and if my brother had gotten a few more answers right.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We could have gotten some more answers right for sure, because there was just no making up for that huge gap. I mean, they had like a whole minute more than we did.
Yeah, totally.
To recap, all along, our goal was just to get on the show and have fun. We never expected to win, right, bro?
That's right. We had a great time on the show. We were able to have a bunch of fun, and it was clear to us that the other teams had studied it a lot more and watched it a little more and had known a little bit more about the game. We were trying to catch up as catch can, but we did have fun along the way. We appreciated the other competitors, and we appreciate Les Dog, right?
Yeah. And we got an interview. Well, a hometown newspaper interviewed us the following couple of days, and we had a great time there. And we got a few new YouTube subscribers as a result. We think we're ready for prime time.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think the local Signal interviewed us, and they loved us. Holy cow, they couldn't stop raving about us.
What's not to love?
Yeah.
Not to love. So ABC, you better get with it here. We are ready, and we're taking all offers. If Netflix beats you to the punch, that's shame on you.
Yeah, well, we wanted to make sure everybody knew we had a great time on the show, great time with the other competitors. We really enjoyed ourselves, and like Ken said before, we felt like we were winners just to make it there. It was a pretty big gauntlet just to get to the show. And even when we got there, we weren't guaranteed a spot. So we were on our A game the whole time. And we were it was a little bit of insurmountable odds there towards the end. We just couldn't make up the difference.
That's okay. We had a ball, and we want to thank our viewers too, because we got a lot of support coming into this. Lots of people shouted out that they watched the episode, and it was super fun. We had a great time. If anybody out there knows of another opportunity like this, don't hesitate to call us. We're game for anything.
We can ride a bucking bronco. We can jump out of a plane and skydive. We'll do whatever.
Yeah, that's because I'm going to come up with a strategy, and you're going to be the poor sucker on the bucking bronco. All right.
This is a really good time.
Brothers
Bistro.
Out.
Out.